Hi, it's Texas. Thanks for watching CBS 19 Plus. We turned the page on a new month. April was wetter than average and cooler than average. And now as we head into May, what do we expect? Well, typically May is one of the rainier months of the year. So will that trend continue? That's a big question. We'll talk about that just a little bit here in this weather segment. But what we experience in May here in East Texas is really the big transition between cooler weather, less humid weather in April to really the start and the feel of summer. Here's what I mean by that. Start of the month, temperature around 79, morning lows around 59. Not too bad, right? Get to the end of the month, the average high 88, average low in the morning 68. So this goes from having the windows open to having the air conditioner on overnight, maybe the ceiling fan, and also afternoon highs, which are pleasant, to starting to feel a little warm, if not hot. The relative humidity really rises, and it rapidly rises in May. Start of the month, about 28%, kind of like what we're experiencing right now. By the end of the month, every day, the relative humidity is sitting at 66%. The dew point numbers are the important factor. And in the start of the month, you'll see dew points in the 40s and 50s. By the end of the month, we seldom see those below, say, 55. We're typically seeing those dew point numbers above 55, and that will then last all through the summer. One of the reasons we have a south wind at about 8 to 10 miles an hour, we average that through the month. So if that's constantly blowing from the south, it's bringing in a warm, humid Gulf moisture, and thus it feels more humid. So rainfall for the month is about 4.07, and that makes it the wettest month of the year. All right, starting off the month of May, let's get you going here with at least a cooler than average morning, followed by a near average morning, and then we're above average as we head through the weekend. In fact, remember this shape here because there's going to be a graphic that's upcoming that will resemble the shape of the temperatures, all right? Upper 60s all the way through the 11th of May for morning lows. Daytime highs, you'll see something even more reminiscent of this pattern that we have coming up. Big rise in the middle, a little fall on both ends. Temperatures cool off just a little bit and stay cooler through the 9th, 10th, and 11th with highs in the lower 80s. All right, so remember the way the numbers went up and they came back down. Look at the weather pattern. This is through this weekend. We've got what we call a big ridge in the middle. We have a low pressure system out to the west, a deep low pressure system off the east coast. That is the same shape as the Greek letter omega. So we call this an omega block. Blocking patterns can often be very difficult to forecast. They can result in some very stagnant weather. It can result some drier and warmer than average weather for us. Right now it looks like it'll be warmer than average, but with this flow off the Pacific out of the southwest, we may find from time to time little ripples of energy that come through East Texas, sparking showers and thunderstorms from time to time over the next 7 to 10 days. We're kind of seeing that in some of the data. And so when you look at the rainfall outlook over the next 7 days, it comes in anywhere south of Jacksonville from about 1/4 of an inch to over deep East Texas up to maybe 3/4 of an inch. That's not especially wet, but it does offer up some rain chances. A little drier closer to Interstate 20 over the next 7 days, and the farther north and east you go, maybe a little bit more rain. So across the region, and I often say we don't marry the numbers to these cities, so this could fluctuate a little bit up and down or north and south a little bit. So it's safe to say that some of us could come up away with a very dry next 7 to 10 day period between 1/100th of an inch and 1/10th of an inch, and some of us will have an inch of rainfall across parts of East Texas. Rain chances next couple of days, quiet, 30. I don't think we go anywhere above a 50% chance of rain over the next 7 days. 30% chance Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, a 50% chance of rain. All right, rainfall reports now that we are through the month of March and April. We're into May, which is what we think of as the last month of climatological spring, because once we get to June 1st, we'll start counting up the summer numbers. So we are in the last month of spring, and so far our rainfall totals for the spring are doing a lot better than average, anywhere from about 2 to 4.5 inches above average across East Texas. This is a good surplus to have before you get to June. For the year, we're running around 2 to almost 3.5 inches ahead. All right, future skycast, easterly winds Tuesday morning, sunshine, temperatures low 50s, very pleasant. Daytime highs climb into the mid and upper 70s. Few clouds here overnight into Wednesday, but Wednesday is primarily another dry day with just a few clouds and highs again in the upper 70s or low 80s. Clouds will begin to gather here Thursday, and that may offer up a chance for some scattered showers and thunderstorms Thursday night into Friday morning. Right now, it looks like we could have some severe weather in West Texas. Those showers and thunderstorms would drift into East Texas early Friday morning. Probably lose their energy and not be severe when they get here. All right, overnight lows tonight. Very cool night again under mainly clear skies. Will drop to 50 at Pittsburgh, 50 at Mount Pleasant. In our central counties, down to 50 at Gilmer and Mineola. Athens down to 57, Tyler down to 51, Longview around 53. We'll be in the mid-50s at Henderson and Jacksonville and Palestine, right around 55 to 56 degrees. Over Deep East Texas, it's a little bit warmer. Some upper 50s showing up around Crockett, but still a mainly clear sky with a light wind and an overnight low in Hemphill around 55. Center down to 53, Nacogdoches down to 55, and Lufkin down to 55 degrees, while Groveton drops to 56. All right, what about the wind on Tuesday? Pretty nice day if you plan to head out on any of the area lakes. East winds, very light sustained winds, 5 to maybe 7 miles an hour, gusting at times, maybe by the afternoon, up to about 10 to 15 miles an hour. Again, that's out of the east. So set your sails and start sailing west. Let that easterly wind drive you in that direction. All right, high temperatures on Tuesday. 80 degrees in Pittsburgh, Mount Pleasant up to 79. 82 at Linden. We'll see a high temperature over in Marshall around 81. Tyler around 81 and Longview up to 81. Jacksonville a high temperature of 81. Henderson around 82. And Canton up to 80 degrees. Over Deep East Texas, lower 80s at Palestine, Crockett, and Groveton. Nacogdoches and Lufkin also around 82 degrees. Center and Hemphill into the lower 80s with a mix of sun and clouds. And your Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital 10-day forecast. So very nice weather here Tuesday and Wednesday, and even for the most part Thursday. The daylight hours are dry. It'll be late night when we see a chance for thunderstorms Thursday. Scattered thunderstorms again late Friday and overnight into early Saturday. Saturday into Sunday, there's also a chance for some scattered showers and thunderstorms. Then late day showers and thunderstorms on Monday. Tuesday, scattered thunderstorms, and Wednesday, isolated thunderstorms. Again, really can't go much higher than about a 40 to 50% chance of rain with the current weather pattern that will be taking shape here later on this week. And you can see how the temperatures begin to warm again into the upper 80s. So thanks for watching CBS 19 Plus. Make sure to watch CBS 19 News at 5, 6, and of course at 10 for the latest forecast. And if you need to check the forecast any time of the day with the CBS 19 Weather Experts, just visit our website at cbs19.tv. Have a great night and have a safe night.